What's going on, everyone? So Qatar happened, first ever Qatar Grand Prix. Did not disappoint. We're gonna jump into that. Really, it'll be short. Just look at the driver standings and how the Hamilton, Verstappen, Mercedes, Red Bull gap is closing. Take a look at that and just some highlights throughout the race. As always, if you like the videos, if you like the content coming out, plenty more to come. Please subscribe. It would mean a lot. Help out, and let's hop right into it. All right, first ever Qatar Grand Prix. So last video I kind of went over one of the practice sessions and showed this track. Again, just the one DRS zone, right, going into the straightaway, which was basically one of the only places that really people overtook. Then a little spoiler alert, here's the podium. If you haven't seen it, I mean, come on. But here's the podium. You got Hamilton first, Verstappen second, and Fernando Alonso third. I mean, insane. He had a phenomenal qualifying session, fifth, I believe. And so being able to make up those points, of course, some stuff happened in the race, like Valtteri's tire being blown out, which, led to this. But phenomenal driving by him. So, taking a look, here's the starting grid. And then how they finished in the race. So starting grid on left, on the right you have how they finished. So I mean, Vettel, no change there. Ocon killed it, fifth. I mean, huge day for Alpine, huge day for them. They must be ecstatic. So obviously, like, Stroll made up great points, finishing sixth. Sainz dropped back 2 during the race, but I think Leclerc really made up for that by what's it called? Making up those points outside of the top 10, coming up and finishing 8th. So honestly, probably Ferrari wasn't the most happy about it, but given the circumstances, and especially that, McLaren wasn't having anything special happen that day, I'm sure Ferrari's okay with this. They're just really expanding that lead on McLaren. So yeah, good for Ferrari on that. Honestly, Aston Martin also 10th and 6th. I mean, when's the last time they had a finish like that? So good for them. Obviously, Valtteri started 6th, and you don't see him here. It's because he had a tire blowout and they had to retire the car, which is such a shame. That dude cannot catch a break. Such a shame. I really think he would have gotten third if his tire hadn't blown out. And I mean, ton of tires throughout the track just blew out because some of the curves, they had like these little, I don't know, they're not spikes, right? But if you ran wide, they would go over this really uneven, almost looked a little spiky surface, and that really just led to a ton of tire degradation. So, yeah, obviously, Gasly's not there. Hamilton first. I mean, Verstappen, there was no doubt in anyone's mind that he wouldn't have closed that gap, from 7th. Grid penalty, real bummer for him, but there's no doubt in anyone's mind. I mean, by lap 5, he was in 2nd, maybe 6th. So, no shocker there, though. And then shout out to Alonso. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, Alonso qualified 4th, but because of Verstappen's penalty, it brought him up to 3rd. So he finished where he started. Yeah, that's great. So just the driver standings real quick. 8 points. 8 points. Hamilton, Verstappen. Crazy. 2 races left. Really insane. Valtteri wasn't able to finish, and Perez finished 4th, so he's closing that gap. He's 13 points now? If Valtteri can get everything, finish a race, and have a normal race, he'll keep that lead. Leclerc and Norris, 1 point now. Insane. Only 1 point. And Sainz is, doing well, so if he continues to do well and Norris continues to just kind of get these lackluster performances, I could really see that even Sainz and Leclerc both passing Norris, but Perez is safe from both Ferrari drivers. And, Ricciardo must have got all of his points early on because, that 105, come on. Gasly, I don't know, Gasly should be passing that. He should be, but, who knows. And then Alonso, good for him, got a huge point boost, finished in third. But 8 points for Verstappen and Hamilton, just unreal. Good, huge, such an exciting battle. Team standings, I'll tell you what, constructor standings, that Valtteri not finishing is just devastating for them. Devastating. 5 points separates Mercedes and Red Bull. Obviously, look, you can see Ferrari took a huge lead over McLaren now. 39.5 points or something. So, no shocker there. This was a huge week for Alpine. So, their gap to AlphaTauri is just expanding. But, such a shame. Well, no, not really. I don't know what I was saying there. Mercedes and Red Bull, 5 points. Again, if Valtteri can finish races, if nothing goes wrong, they should win this because he probably would have gotten third. So if nothing goes wrong in those cars, I really think Mercedes is still gonna get the constructor standings. And I want Red Bull to to upset them. Mercedes has been the dominant team, and I really want Red Bull to upset them. But if Valtteri can, nothing goes wrong, I do think that Mercedes is going to hold on to that constructors standings. So yeah, that was just a quick little recap what's happening. Next race is in 2 weeks, so we're gonna have to hold out for that. But we'll have some more stuff, more F1 stuff coming your way. So hope you enjoyed the recap and appreciate you watching. Again, if you want to stay tuned for more F1 videos coming your way, subscribe. It'd help out a lot. And catch you next video. Thanks.